What up, brothers and sisters, and welcome to the official MTG Arena YouTube channel with me, MTG Malone. Thank you all so very much for tuning in, and a huge thank you, of course, to Wizards of the Coast for inviting the self-proclaimed master of MonoBlack to show you one of his newest MonoBlack creations. So enough with the yammering, let's get into the god of discard. Hammering! Today we're playing around Aglazot's The Deepest Betrayal. This 4/4 flying with lifelink bat god is just insane. Whenever it attacks, each opponent discards a card. For each opponent who can't, you draw a card. And whenever an opponent discards a land, you make one of these very, very cute bat tokens. And yeah, that is very good, because if an opponent uses one of the channel lands, for example, you get a freaking bat. If they use one of their cycle lands, paying 3 to draw a card that triumphs out of Capenna, you get a little bat. And that is just very cute. And once Aglazot dies, you return it to the battlefield as the Temple of the Dead. Now you can pay 3, tap it, and bring back Aglazot as a sorcery, but only if a player, that includes you, has 1 or fewer cards in their hand. So that is very darn cool if you ask me. But we don't plan on it on dying, we just want to keep it as it is, so that we can attack in with a 4/4 in the air with lifelink, because that is just very good against, for example, mono red. And if we're playing Aglazot, we have to play the Bloodletter as well. This is 2/4 flying for 4. The mana cost might be crazy, but as we're playing only black, we will be able to afford it, so don't you worry about that, sweet summer child. If an opponent would lose life during your turn only, they lose twice that much life. And there's some very cool things. Of course, you can attack in, just double the damage, but there's some more sauce that you have here. For example, the Graveyard Trespasser. That is very good against with a discard deck, because they discard a creature or whatever. Now you can just eat it up, which is pretty darn good. During the day it's 1, during the nighttime it's 2. So, and for each creature exiled, the opponent loses 1 life and you gain a life. But if you have the Bloodletter, now they lose 2 life for each creature that you exile with the Graveyard Trespasser, which is pretty darn good. Now there is more secret sauce with the Sheldred and Concealing Curtains, because Concealing Curtain says, you look at your opponent's hand, for 3 you transform it. Then you look at their hand, discard a non-land, and they now draw a card. With Sheldred they will now lose 4 life, which is absolutely freaking great. We love that. Another way to make them discard cards is the Liliana of the Veil, and of course the Deep Cavern Bat. Go in full circle with the bats here. Because you look at your opponent's hand, you exile one of the cards, and now it's gone until they destroy the bat, and if they don't, this card is gone forever. So you can be very, very disruptive towards your opponent. Of course it's non-lands, but if they're like a control deck, you can take away their counterspell or their Sunfall or something like that, which is just very darn good. We have the Phyrexian Arena to draw cards together with Sheldred. We don't even lose life, which is good. And we have a lot of removal, because this is still very much a mono-red meta, especially in Diamond, where people try to climb into Mythic. That is something that you have to keep in mind. So we have the Cut Down, we have the Sheldred's Edict to also get rid of Planeswalkers, Bitter Triumph, also a new card where you either have to discard a card or pay 3 life, but with all the life gain we have, we can easily pay freaking 3 life. To destroy a creature or a Planeswalker, super good. March of the Wretched Sorrow, also very, very good against mono red especially. And of course the Virtue of Persistence, giving the creature -3/-3 and gaining the 2 life. So that all together is very darn good. And if you combine it with the Giggs' command that you can now even return your own creatures to your hand, wipe the board kind of, you are very freaking happy, my friend. With the Mirrex, we can make ourselves some mites, and if they attack in while the Bloodletter is out, that now is 2 damage. Takenuma to get back whatever we need, and if the game goes on very long, you might even play the Virtue of Persistence, but trust me, with the Bloodletter in the deck, that usually doesn't happen, because you will have defeated your opponent before freaking that. So thank you all so very much once more. This is the God of Discard. I'm MTG Malone, and I will see you in those destructive games. The Master of MonoBlack is back on the official MTG Arena YouTube channel. Isn't it beautiful? I think it is. The hand is pretty nice. I will keep it, We might be up against mono red going first. Oh, it's a mirror match. Okay, alright. Well, let's bring in a concealing curtain here. Doesn't really matter, but for later, you know? So, what are you? Just playing MonoBlack, like, poison? Okay, I mean, hey, you know. We have a good turn 2 play, we have a good turn 3 play, so it doesn't really matter to me. Maybe they have a deep cavern bat here. Maybe they're just drowning in Ichor, okay. Alright, that is fine with me. I will just Virtue of Persistence you. Then I can go either Graveyard Trespasser or Liliana, depending on what they're doing here. They have another one of those, alright. Well, in that case, let's go Liliana. So, sacrifice your little Skull Dweller. And what have you gotten here? If they want to get rid of my Liliana, they can do so. Oh, now they're blue as well. I was wondering already what was going on here. Okay, alright. Experimental Augury. So we're on 3 here. And we will just look at their hand and then just get rid of whatever we don't like. I might have to get rid of a land here, which isn't the best if you're playing the Virtue of Persistence, but it's still worth it, you know? Still worth playing it. So, Gix's Commando, super good. So let's look at their hand first. See what they have. Maybe they're also playing Cut Down, who knows? Oh my lord. They have a lot of things here. Let's get rid of the Experimental Augury. And let us see what they're discarding here. I will be discarding my Swamp. Having the Mirrex might change the game for the better. They have a lot of proliferation going on. So we need to be careful with that, you know. But if they don't destroy this, but just return it to my hand, that is also fine with me, you know. But yeah, that is what I thought. They will be exiling it. So. We are still kind of fine here, you know. Still kind of fine. Aglazotst, okay. Let's do this. I think the Gix's command is alright, you know. They can return the Liliana to my hand if they want to. But we now need to get in for a lot of damage. So I'm going with the Gix's command here. I will be getting rid of that. Discarding that. What are you discarding? The Serum Snare. Okay, what did you draw here? What did you draw? So thank goodness there is a lot of creature cards in there that we can take care of. So I'm a huge fan of that, you know? Prologue to Phyresis. Okay, Phyresis. Okay, we can get rid of you. And I will. I will be getting rid of you. The thing is that together with the Graveyard Trespasser, we will be getting there to get rid of this. Because this comes back. But that is why we're playing the Graveyard Trespasser, you know? So that we can get rid of their creatures when we don't like them anymore. So, we're on 5 life. They have another one of those, but they lose a lot of life here. They're going down to 11, which is pretty darn good. And as long as they cannot destroy us here straight up, we kind of do have a good freaking chance. Deep Cavern Bat is huge. Okay, sadly, I will have to get rid of Aglazotst here. Because the Deep Cavern Bat needs to be a blocker, you know? So now we can attack in. Get another creature out of here. Is there another? Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. I was certain there was. And they have to block here. They kind of have to block here, but they decide not to. So, Sheldred does the trick again, am I right? Oh, Sheldred. And they scoop, get crushed by MonoBlack, my friend. Poison? Not in my house, you don't. That was a beautiful masterclass about what the deck wants to do and how it works. Oh my lord, we're going first. Crimmers! Yes! Let me introduce you all to Evil Malone. Hello there. Alrighty, we're going first. I like the hand a lot, you know. All we need is one more land and we're good. And if we're up against something, you know, with non-basic lands, we can even use the Field of Ruin to get the next black source, even if we find another Field of Ruin. But I think we should be able to find another land. It's mono red, okay. And we found what we wanted. Perfect. Freaking perfect. Okay. Oh my, it's dinosaurs. Okay, alright. I think I want to keep them a little bit longer from doing what they want to do, you know? Right now we're still okay. We are gaining life, so it's all alright. And let's just get rid of this, so that their land choices aren't the best anymore. Because right now I know they have a green and a white source here. They might be getting them out in another red source, but that is still fine with me. Our cut down is not the best here right now. So yeah, let us see what we can do. Okay. I think that they will be getting themselves another red source. Maybe they're also like... I think they will just be playing the Hammer Skull here, which is fine with me. Absolutely fine. Yup, there it is. Yup, there it is. Okay. Concealing Curtains. Not really right now, right? I think I'm going aggro here, just playing the Bloodletter. Because that is still fine. Next turn we play the Sheldred and the Concealing Curtains, and we will have a blocker, which is also super darn good. Alrighty. No blocks. This is still fine with me. Another cut down. Not exactly what I was looking for here, but it's fine. We can now block with the Concealing Curtains. And yeah, they're still losing a lot of life here, so we just need to be freaking fast enough. As long as they don't overrun us here straight up. And they might also want to play something, you know. So this is 10. They can give the Rampaging Raptor a little bit more. That is something that I feared could happen. But it's still fine, you know. We're getting in for 6. No blocks. I am gaining the life back here, so that is fine. Okay. Let us see what's in their hand before we make a decision, shall we? Shall we? Another Hammer Skull. Yeah, I would like to get rid of that. They're losing the line. I forgot about that. Oh no, I didn't see that line. I forgot about the revealing eye. Oh my lord. That's true. Oh no, I slightly forgot about that, but I still had it. Thank goodness, otherwise the comments would be going crazy. Dear Mr. Malone, you're not that smart sometimes, and I would have to agree. Get out of here. You know, when I built the deck, I was like, oh, this is going to be a cool interaction, and then I just turn around and forget about it. Grimace! Yes, Grimace. And if you want to know what that is all about, well, ask me in the comments. I will explain it to you, my friend. I like the hand because we have early removal and then a freaking Graveyard Trespasser, so I think that we're fine here. Most of the decks are aggro, as you have seen up until now, but maybe we encountered at one mono blue deck. There is also a chance that that happens. But maybe they're being like a little bit greedy here, playing something, you know? Would be good. Well, they don't. Alright, let's bring in the Concealing Curtains then. If they do have a counter spell, especially for that, it is what it is. Nothing I can do about that. But if they don't, then we're kind of fine. And if they want to play a Djinn here, that is also fine. So, Kaoru, what you got here for me? Okay, passing the turn. So they will be drawing a card here now with, I don't know, like a, yeah, Impulse or something like that is exactly what I was about to say. Also, beautiful art. Sam Guai, beautiful art. Must say. Very, very nice. So, what are you doing here though, my friend? I mean, we just need to be aggressive, you know? Hey, aggressive. Fading Hope. Okay. And I'll just play it again. I'll just play it again. And if I draw a land here, I can even use it straight up, which is also going to be great. I couldn't find a land here. Sad but hey, you know? Sad but hey. Oh, they have counter-target creature spell now. Okay, alright. Well, I mean, they used a lot of resources to get rid of this. So that is kind of fine with me. Let's get rid of this with the Bitter Triumph. And if they do have another answer to it, I still have the March of the Wretched Sorrow that I'm not scared to use here. Okay, alright. Up. Okay, alright. Sheldred against Mono Blue is pretty good. So let's bring down Sheldred before we do anything else. If they do have another Fading Hope here, so be it. Nothing I can do about that, is there now? Okay, another Sheldred. Not really what I was looking for, but hey. Can we do this now and still have enough for... Yes. Yes, we can. Oh, yes, we can! If they have a counter spell here, that is still fine with me. Make disappear, okay. Alright. And, now let's get rid of, Sheldred and the Cut Down. Because we really don't need those. If you have another answer here, so be it. Oh, they do. They do have another answer. Interesting game. Interesting. Okay, alright. So, top deck wars. What I need is a land. What they need is another freaking counter spell. So there's the land now. Let us try here. Let's do this. They don't have it. They don't have anything. They don't have anything. Oh, Mono Blue! You had it all to start with, but then it turned into Mono Boo, right? That is right! That is freaking right, baby! We didn't even get the discard spells, but they could not stop us in the battle! Mono versus Mono! The master of Mono will win, and that is me, baby. Get crushed. What wonders will await us next? We haven't played against Mono Red yet, which is peculiar, because usually it's oh my Lord Christmas, yes! And we have a nice hand here, even if we are up against Mono Red. We're very happy with that. Because we do have a blocker for the early game, we do have the March of the Wretched Sorrow for later, we do have a Graveyard Trespass to get rid of their, like, you know, phoenixes and little goblins. Squeep! Squeep! Thank a person that doesn't exist. I almost forgot the name. So, it's dinosaurs again, eh? Alright. Oh, no, it's not. Alright. So, let's chill here for now. See what they're doing. They might target this with a, what's his face? I forgot the name. With the Audacity. They do have the Audacity here. It is what it is. Okay, alright. And another Monastery Swift Spare. Let's get rid of this little cacophony scamp here. Because that can get out of hand real quick. Really quick. Okay, alright. So they will be attacking in for one, which is fine with me. You can do that, my friend. This is also very nice for later. But for now, I will be doing this. Getting rid of your little scampity scamp here. Okay, so... let me think. If they do have the monster roll, we wouldn't be too happy. But if they don't, we are happy. And you know, with the Virtue of Persistence, we can get rid of one of these Monastery Swift Spares. No questions asked. Yes, that is fine. So here it comes. The Questing Druid. Oh, it was not what I thought it was. And here I thought you would just be bringing down... Why are they oopsing me? That is a little bit saddening, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. So here's the Virtue now, getting rid of you. And we are still being pretty aggressive here, so that is still fine. Because they aren't. We can still get rid of this. Maybe I have to get rid of the Sheldred. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I also have to wait one more turn. So, I don't know why they oopsed me. Maybe they thought they would find something better, you know? There is a chance. There is a chance. So they are still attacking me. Still smells like a monster roll, but that is still fine, you know? Okay, that is crazy tech. Let's get rid of the Bloodletter then. The Shattered is just way better. Okay, alright. Had to do it like this. Had to do it like this. Alright, there is Shattered now. Pretty darn good if you ask me. Because that also means that we're gaining back life, you know? And next turn we can also use our Concealing Curtains. They cannot really be attacking in here anymore. And we're being the aggressive deck now. Who is the aggressive deck now? Yeah, you can do that, I don't care. You might be losing next turn if you do it like this, you know? Monsters Rage, so they had it. Okay, alright. And... Picnic Ruiner. Alright. So, they will be losing 2 here. Let's get rid of another Picnic Ruiner. Okay. We attack in. Get rid of the Picnic Ruiner. That is 6 now. They can block only 1 of them and then they lose. Who is the aggressive deck now, my friend? It is me, Malone. The M stands for Master of MonoBlack, and that is right, baby. You think you can come to my house knocking on my door, but Mama Maloney will be opening the door and spit in your eyeball. She will still be offering you cake because she is a perfect freaking mom. But would spit in your eyeball. Get out of here. I mean, hey, you know, everybody tried to stop me, but they can't. They can't. Oh my lord, we're going for so much Grimace! Yes, Grimace! And I really, really like the hand. I really freaking do. It seems like we're finally up against the Mono Red deck. You know, they have the Sarkhan avatar, they have the Lightning. Oh, look, we have the same shirt. We do have the same shirt. Okay, alright. Let's still bring in a Deep Cavern Bat. If they want to destroy that straight up, at least that, you know, gets rid of their, what's the card again called? I forgot the name. It's called... What? Okay, I thought they had the one mana shock, you know, but this is a little bit excessive, game. A little bit excessive. Alright, that happens, you know, it happens. Happens to the best of us. Okay, let's bring in the Graveyard Trespasser. It's just a very, very good card to have here. We're not exiling anything for now. But we will be doing it later. We're the Concealing Curtains. So, if they do have a Lightning Strike here for the Graveyard Trespasser, that is fine with me. You know, once more, I like that we're wearing the same shirt here. Well, you're wearing it at sleeves. I'm wearing it as a shirt. Okay, Europe Rask's Forge. That is absolutely okay with me. I mean, hey, you know, like, what is the worst that could happen here? So, oh my lord. You know what? Let's be greedy for 1 turn here. And they still only have Monstrous Rages here. Okay. Alright. So maybe the game could have not tapped the Mirrex, but it happens. And next turn we win, right? Yeah. So I don't think that they can beat us here. I don't think they can. Because, you know, Mono Red doing Mono Red things, but sometimes it's just not good enough. So you can put down 2 monstrous rolls here. 2 of them. And still, you will not be able to deal me 22 damage here, my friend. Not even freaking close to it. So I don't think that the last card is Lightning Strike. I just don't think so. Just don't think so. Alrighty. So here's the Bloodletter now. And then no matter what they do here, they need exactly a Lightning Strike to defeat us. Exactly a Lightning Strike. So you have it. Not even defeat us, just, you know, having a chance at all. Just to have a chance at all. That is right, Mono Red, I told you. In the Mono battles, you have no chance. Because this stands for Master of Mono. I told you once before, and I will tell you every single time. Coming from the left, coming from the right, all of these aggressive decks don't stand a chance to me. We're up against Diaz Alash. Cool name. Opponents go in first. Okay. So, it looks like another aggressive deck. You can always have a look at the sleeves. It's just a little, mind game here. Just have a little look at the sleeves. And you can, oh, okay. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was. So, but what are you, soldiers? Doesn't look like you are. It looks like you're just controlled. Okay, alrighty. Okay, alrighty. Let's get rid of, the Wandering Emperor first. If they want to play the Jace here, that is absolutely fine with me. They don't even want to. Don't even want to do that. Okay. So Liliana is not the best here. If you, if they have a Theresian Mindbreaker in their hand. Because they will just discard that. You have a counter spell for this. Oh, the Get Lost. Okay, I mean, that's kind of fine with me. Kind of is. I'm just getting rid of it once more. Okay, alright. Concealing Curtains is super nice here. We're even able to play it straight up. Straightest uppest. So if they play the Jace here just to draw some cards, that is fine with me.
You cannot win.
If they're doing that, we will get rid of the Jace very fast. Oh, they're just milling me 15. Okay, alright. So be it, my friend. So be it. Let us see what's on top here. Another land. Not exactly what I was looking for, but hey. I will be ending the turn here. If they Sunfall my bet, that is a 5-mana removal, you know? That is absolutely fine with me. Sunset Revelry, okay. Not bad at all. My turn. I can just fly over that, so it's still fine, you know? Still absolutely fine. This is a hard matchup, but it's still okay. Once more. They lost their Jace, they lost their Wandering Emperor. They have the Celestus now. Still fine with me. I'm going to keep this for later. Oh, they did find another removal. Oh, they did find another Sunset Revelry. Okay, they will draw him a card and give him the life. Okay. My turn. Sheldred is super good. The Bloodletter is also super good. So let them incentivize to, I don't know, use their removal, you know? Because right now they could just wipe the board and it wouldn't do us any favors. Just none whatsoever. But maybe they want to use the Sunfall here now, you know? Because this is a 4/4. It's still a good clock, if you ask me. Still a pretty darn good clock. There you go. Okay, perfect. That is just what I wanted you to do. So. I will be keeping up my, my removal here. And now we will punish them for drawing cards, which is also pretty darn tasty. And if they ever get their, I mean, we're on 28 here, so the Phyrexian Arena is still a huge problem for us. But not the hugest. Not the hugest. Okay, alright. They will be getting rid of their Theresian Mindbreaker, which is still fine. Still fine. We will play the Concealing Curtains, never look at their hand. And then if they want to play their Wandering Emperor, that is fine with me. Another land, not exactly what I was looking for here. March of the Wretched Sorrow is good though. Okay, here's the Concealing Curtains for you, my friend. Do you have a spot removal for this? Do ya have it? Activate the ability. Okay. They will be playing the Wandering Emperor now. Perfect. That is kind of what I wanted them to do.
You started this fight, but I'm going to end it.
And they cannot exile my Sheldred now, which is also pretty darn good. But I will still deal him 2 here. Okay. Another Jace. Well, that absolutely needs to go. Now the cut down here. They can still flip it. Can still flip the dude. So let's not do it here. Let's end the turn. They might be going with the Teresian Mindbreaker. That is the reason why. They still had the 1 mana open for this. So I didn't really want to do it, you know? Didn't really want to do it. That will drain him. So go ahead and do it, my friend. Go ahead and do it. Huge fan. Hugest freaking fan. If they now just don't find a board wipe, we kind of win, right? They're losing another 2 life. Absolutely huge. Please don't have another board wipe. Please don't have it. Memory Deluge is not a board wipe. Not even close to it. They could find a removal for my Sheldred though, which would be bad, but we're still, you know, somewhat getting there. Still somewhat freaking getting there. Making another Samurai. Okay.
May your blade strike true.
Let's get rid of their... Pay 3 life, get rid of you. They don't have anything. They don't have anything. I repeat. They don't have anything. Okay. That is huge. That is absolutely huge. Okay. So, beating control is never easy. Never, ever freaking easy. So, yeah. That was pretty good for us, wasn't it? So, I wonder what they have here, but this blood letter for the win, man. Oh, you should be taking a pen and writing a blood letter to your mama because I just spanked you, man. I just spanked you and we got to rank up. Oh, this card, sure, is dominating Diamond. I mean, that was pretty good. We were a little bit lucky. We went first a lot, but hey, you know, this deck was built to beat the meta, so there's no surprise there that we went, what, 6-0? I mean, against that one mono-red player, maybe they kept the hand. It was a tiny bit questionable. But that is also part of Magic, my friends. So if you like what you've seen, of course, let Wizards know down below in the comments. I would appreciate it very much, and I would love to be back to present you one of my other decks. But if you want to see more of me, you can find me as MTG Malone on YouTube. There might be a link down below in the description. If not, I will just post a little, you know, a little cheeky comment down below with a link to it. I also stream on Twitch 4 times a week from Wednesday to Saturday, so you can find me there as well. MTG Malone, easy freaking peasy. And that is all there is to. Would I change anything about the deck? Honestly, no. The deck is pretty good as it is. And if you like MonoBlack and you love this card, well, this is the deck for you, my friends. So once more, a huge thank you to Wizards of the Coast. I really appreciate it. I hope to see you soon. I'm MTG Malone, and I will see you all next time.